Gonna start my video doing a little drawing. Hi guys, I'm General Chaos, and yeah, this is my official intro now. So yeah, today I'm going to be drawing Johnathon Hills from the Buddhism Hotline. For those of you that don't know what the Buddhism Hotline is, it's this like internet drama made up show, if you want, where you've got this guy called Johnathon Hills who's like born and raised as a Buddhist. He was born without any parents, which is what he sometimes says, you know, during the little intermissions, and he's a very dedicated Buddhist. One of the really funny running gags is he always says that he's an award-winning author of the book Buddha Bless Me, Buddha Bless You, available on his website for $39.99. He always says it like that without fail. But the thing is, he never actually says what awards he's actually won, which is really funny. Overall, I think the Buddhism Hotline is pretty damn good. I started watching it back in like 2016, was it? I think it was like the back end of August, around that time. And I really have fallen in love with it. Just such a brilliant concept for like an internet show. Just really funny. You got other characters on there like Mathis. The backstories for these characters are just so grim as well, and I will admit some stuff on there just gets said. It's mostly like the donations, because they always get raided by people from 4chan. And what's even funnier is there are people on there that still think that the Buddhism Hotline is real. We got another character as well called Dr. Gregory Peck's Fid, or PhD. But he can be really funny too. I like what they did with his character in recent streams. Like, they made him really tough, to like make him act like he's a tough guy. It's a bit of a contrast, because in some of the earlier streams he was almost kind of scared of Johnathon, but nowadays he not only does he stand up to him, he also like challenges him to fights and stuff, which is really funny. Then you've got Burt Baxter. I hope they bring him back from our streams, because he is really funny as well. I remember some of the very early ones where someone would call in saying really offensive stuff, and he'd just be pulling really wide smiley faces as they did it, like acting really shocked but almost like smiling as well. Then you've got Joe Smalls. He acts like this stereotypical redneck. He can be pretty funny, especially in like later episodes when he gets his hands on a Nerf gun. And then there's one of my favourite characters as well. He's kind of a recent one. I say recent, he's been on the Buddhism Hotline almost a full year now. Maybe even 2 years actually. Yeah, so not really. Just forget me saying recent. That is my card. just some of the comments he comes out with, like he's really passionate about being anti-gay. Like when someone plays like a donation, sometimes you might hear him screaming to the microphone, "That sounds pretty gay to me." Just stop with your gay music. You're just so funny. I'm apparently, because I haven't really been watching the more recent streams recently, I still have to watch that Johnathon Hills ones where he says he's making a clean start. So yeah, I got up to that one. I haven't watched that one yet. It looks like he's in some sort of cellar or attic in some of the newer ones. It looks kind of creepy actually. But yeah, so yeah, apparently one of the newer streams Jonathan Kills apparently gets shot by Gregory, which is like really out there. I don't know if this is like going to be the end of the Buddhism Hotline, but I'm kind of hoping it isn't, because the Buddhism Hotline has been really fun, to watch. I think I do have a couple of complaints as well. I feel like the show is kind of inconsistent at times, like in the past. Jonathan Hills was well aware that he had a Snapchat, but then a little bit later on, Mathis Miles would like advertise his personal Snapchat, and Jonathan would be like, "What's a Snapchat?" Like, because he pronounces words really weirdly, does Jonathan. He even started calling himself Johnathon as well, which is really funny. My name is Johnathon. Jonathan. And of course everyone just keeps calling him Wesley. Or because one guy kept calling him Wesley. Which is always really funny. But yeah, there was that, and then there was like the donations as well. Like, it looked like Jonathan was getting ready to go somewhere with the stream, like have some sort of like continue on with like a storyline or something, but then the donations had come on, and it half the time, I know it's kind of harsh because it's not really the Buddhism Hotline's fault, it's more the donators, but some of the donations just get a bit repetitive, because it's like some of the people calling in are just like spamming the same shit over and over again. It's just so Oh, by the way, sorry about the constant whirring of my fan in the background. It's been another hot day and I've been sweating quite a lot. I'm really sorry for disgusting you all there. Also, enjoy my star bedding as well. One of these days, I think I'm gonna just set up some sort of camera where I can actually film the whole like thing that I'm trying to colour in, if that makes sense. I think I don't know if I've ever like said this before, but one of the reasons why I sped the footage up was one of my friends kind of said, it just gets a bit repetitive watching me for half an hour like colour something in, so yeah, I mean, I think it's funnier this way that I've sped the footage up, because it's like you can hear me talking, but I'm like talking really quickly, which I always think that's kind of funny. So yeah, we're getting up to the end of the video now. I'm just finishing the final touches on Johnathon Wesley Hills. There's the full picture there. The reason why I coloured parts of the top of his head like white is because you're going to see in a minute the picture that I've been copying. Glare on my... Anyway, yeah. It kind of looks like he's got highlights in his hair that time. That was the only reason why I coloured it in yellow. So yeah, don't really know what else to say here except join me in the next part when I draw something else. It's going to be a mystery this time, so yeah. I'm General Chaos and I'll see you all later.